Oh, it's good to be back in my Cayman, I tell you. So, last 3 days I had to use public transport, going back into London, doing the commute that I did for 20 years. I just forgot about that entire commute. Over 20 years I've been doing that. It was just considered normal to me. Done about 6 months now daily driving my Porsche Cayman, and I can tell you, I don't want to go back to public transport. I get my own seat. I don't have to stand on a train if it's really busy. There's nobody talking on a mobile phone next to me. If I do get a seat, there's nobody trying to put a rucksack in my face. It's just so much more pleasant to be in your own car. It is a Cayman, that helps. I've got air conditioning, I can open the windows when I want. It's just a completely different experience. If you live in the counties, you've got to get an overground train into London. When you get into London, depending on where you work, you need to hop onto the underground. It may not even be one underground line. You've then got to chop and change. So for the last 3 days I've been using one overground train, 2 underground lines, and where I live you get 2 trains an hour. And if you miss that train by about 5 minutes, that's it, you're done. Your commute can easily be like 1 hour 10 minutes, 1 hour 40 minutes, all depending if you miss a train, and that can happen for various reasons. I know the shifter cables went on my Cayman, but trust me, that you can get signal failure on the trains. Train doors, they've refused to open. Some train doors they refuse to close. There's safety issues. They pull trains out of service. I just forgot how much I really didn't enjoy using public transport. I mean, this is a beautiful environment to be in. Once my oil gets up to 80 degrees, you know, I can start having a bit of fun. I kind of like my own space in the car. Never daily driven before. You get a real good connection with the car, and especially with the gearbox. I mean, I've had the car for over 2 years, well, about 1.5 years before I daily drove the car. You just don't get used to that gearbox until you've put in a serious amount of daily usage. I mean, for me at least, driving it on the weekends, I never quite got into that mode where the shift was as fluid and natural. Now, getting back into this car, it's been a joy. It's an absolute joy, and this is why I love the Cayman. I've said it before, I'll say it again. For the money, starting with a Gen 1 base Cayman, all the way up to a Cayman GT4, what more can you want for in a car? And, you know, I may not live in London, sorry, I may not work in London, I don't live in London anyway. I may not work in London anymore. I've taken a slight sort of hit on the pay, because I don't work inside London now, but if I can say anything, I may be financially poorer, but in life, I'm richer in life.